Guess what? It's Easter week. Easter week is such a wonderful week because it's such a great time for us to think about the Holy Spirit and Jesus and all of the things that we can do for him. And so I've got an Easter project for you. And after we finish this one, I'm also going to post lots of links in our coursework to other people's ideas for other Easter projects. So if you're ready to make some art, let's do it. Okay, this is a really, really simple Easter cross picture. Okay, I think I did this last year with my pre-K kids, and we had fun with it. So it's really just a white cross with watercolor. Now, if you don't have watercolor, you could always do it with marker, or maybe even colored pencil or crayon, but watercolor looks beautiful. So I really hope you have watercolor you can do this with. All you're gonna need is your watercolor, a piece of paper. I wouldn't use normal paper for this unless you really only have normal paper. Not because the paint won't work, but because we're going to be using tape. And the tape might rip your paper when you peel it off. So if you have watercolor paper or even like a heavy cardstock, that's your best bet. Okay, so paper, obviously water and a brush. And like I just mentioned, you're going to want to use masking tape. Okay, I wouldn't use Scotch tape and I probably wouldn't use duct tape. I would use masking tape. This is actually artist tape, which is kind of expensive, but it's the same thing. So masking tape, okay? Or blue painter's tape, that also works. Okay, so I'll post that list and we'll get started. Okay, you guys ready to make art? This is easy. You're gonna start with your masking tape. And I'm actually really good at just ripping it. If you need to use the scissors or if you need to have your mom and dad's help you, you can. When you rip it, you don't really get a very even line, so if you want to cut it for a straight line, you can do that. You're going to do a long piece, and we're going to put this tape up and down in the middle of our paper. And press it down, just like that. And then you're going to do a shorter piece, about like that. Okay, and we're going to put that, we're basically making a cross. So I hope you guys all know what a cross looks like, right? So, if you can see this, hopefully my camera's getting it. I'm not really sure where the camera's at here. I made a cross. Now this is the fun part. We get to paint it. So, I'm gonna pick some color. I think I'm gonna do this really pretty blue color. And you can just start painting your paper. You can go across it in stripes if you want. And because we put that masking tape down, you guys can just paint right on top of that masking tape. Now, fun fact, we are making crosses, but you could do this with any picture. You just got to tape off whatever shape or word or whatever you want to make. It does not have to be a cross. You could spell your name. You could make a heart, which would be really hard to do round, but it would be more shaped. Anything you want. Anything you want. So I'm just taping. I am painting over this whole thing of masking tape. Man, guys, my table here, it has gotten so dirty in the time I've been making these videos. All of these little marks are from every single video that I've been making for you guys in the last like 3 weeks. I guess that means I'm an artist. If you're going to be painting all the way to the edge like I am, you might want to ask your moms and dads to put something on the table like I did, or just make sure you clean it up really good when you are done. So I did all cool colors because I just really like these colors. On the other one I showed you guys, I made a rainbow. Okay. This is pretty much it. We have to let this paint dry before we can peel off this tape, or the paint is going to run into the sections. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna go do some stuff today, and then I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna take a video of me peeling the tape off, And obviously I'm going to edit it into the rest of the video. So, yeah, let this dry, come back, peel it off. Awesome. Okay, so this is dry. Now I'm going to show you guys how to peel off the tape. You're going to start with whatever tape is on top, and you're going to work your way down. You want to peel it away from the paper and generally towards you. Very, very, very slowly. And then look, if you did it right and if your paint is completely dry, you will have a nice, crisp, clean line. And now I'm going to do the other one. Again, away from the paper, kind of towards you. This one sounds like it's ripping it a little bit, but I can't really tell. If it does rip your paper, as long as it doesn't rip a hole, I don't think anybody's going to notice. So now it's done. Now if you really wanted to, you could take a marker or a pen or anything, and you could add some decorations. I'm just putting a zigzag line. Bless me. My marker's kind of dead. You could write words in here if you wanted to. Whatever you want to do, you can decorate however you want. Or you could just leave it white, like my rainbow one here. I think it looks pretty either way. And yeah, go make some art.